Hello and welcome to my channel. In this vlog, I'll be sharing you the complete detail about Jallianwala Bagh, and also I'll be sharing you the very painful history which got this place famous for a reason which no one would have wanted. So my name is Adil. Jallianwala Bagh Massacre. The reason for which this place got really famous and a very painful history. 13th April 1990. It was a very beautiful morning, and the festival season was going on in the entire Punjab and even in Amritsar. Everyone was happy, and there was a little bit of unrest also because of the British Black Act and many other reasons going on. There were quite a few activists and freedom fighters who were arrested by the British government who was ruling currently on India. And there was an announcement right after the festival that there will be a meeting or like a gathering placed in Jallianwala Bagh. This was declared in the streets of Amritsar. It was alerted, it was notified to every single person as much as possible through the common method of either paper or through the announcement. And this particular news also reached to none other than General Dyer. He came to know about this particular gathering and he was very furious and started planning about what should be done. People started gathering in the Jallianwala Bagh, not knowing what they are going to face. And the entire procession was going very smoothly. The gathering was very smooth. But General Dyer, with along all of his soldiers and forces, gathered outside and blocked the main entrance. There was only one entrance to enter or exit Jallianwala Bagh. The other side were only building, and he, along with his forces, were ready to take the action which no one expected against an unarmed people and against women, children, everyone. He ordered fire. Endless bullets kept on firing. People were shocked. People were killed. Everyone tried to run for their life. The bullets kept on firing. Pain, feeling can be unimaginable. People tried to flee from the walls, but they couldn't. Then they moved towards the only well inside the Jallianwala Bagh. They jumped for their life, dead, buried, killed, irrespective of that. The entire well was full. But General Dyer and his armed forces kept on firing. People ran here and there. Many were killed, many were injured, and General Dyer stopped only because his ammunition got over. Many were injured and they were left like that for hours and hours. No one was allowed to move, and the atrocities in Amritsar increased even furthermore. This was really very painful, something unimaginable. This is the very entrance through which General Dyer had entered and blocked it. One and only entrance at that particular time to this particular place, and you can see how narrow it was. And it was practically impossible for anyone to escape, especially with the arms and ammunitions and the way General Dyer had placed his forces. Today, the Jallianwala Bagh is maintained very well. There are a lot of galleries, lot of information. So let me show you the first gallery, and this particular place has writings, videos, plays, everything on all the walls. Place really and surely needs to be visited if in case a person is coming to Amritsar, and especially if he visits Golden Temple, because this place is very close to Golden Temple. And the history, if you read, it's really very painful. It's unimaginable like what would have gone through that particular moment. And that is why at, if one really reads the history, after this event, there was a really big revolt and an anger in the entire country. This is the passage through which one can reach to the second gallery, and here you can read about what really happened in the night of 13th April. You can slow down the video if you want to read it completely, and make sure to switch to higher definition. This video is in 4K also, so that you can properly read it. And the history, if you read, it's immense. And as I said, after the massacre also, the pain, the atrocities were too much. Sure to slow down the video so that you can read it. When I went through this particular place, I was really shocked. I had read in the book, but if you really experience it, it is really very shocking. This is the well in which lots and lots of people jumped, irrespective of life and death, and it was completely full. It is said that more than 120 or something like that people were like fill on this particular well. And as you can read, like 120 dead bodies were recovered. This is the third gallery, and in this gallery, it's like depicting the atrocities what was done. There is also like the placard and the other stuff of information provided, like the perspective of what Dyer had done and what it was taken as an action. Surprisingly, even till date, British government has never apologized for this particular event, and at that time, many even supported it. This is the section where you can get the drinking water and toilet also. So this is like you can get yourself refreshed.
This Bagh, Jallianwala Bagh, wouldn't have been originally like how it looks appears in the background right now. Now it's like maintained and it remembers what would have happened over here. There's also a wall on which there are markings and the bullets that have been hit the wall.
So this is the Jallianwala Bagh Memorial. This wasn't originally there; it was built later on, and there is a nice small pond also around it. This is in the memory of all the people who have like passed away during that massacre. This is the wall on which one can really see the bullet marks also. Actually, the walls everywhere, wherever the bullet marks could be noted, have been preserved as it is with markings, and one can really see all those places being maintained, and it is all over the Jallianwala Bagh at different places, because the firing was for more than 10 minutes or something around that, and it was constant. This is the place where they have maintained with trees and the sayings of different important freedom fighters and people at that particular time, like Mahatma Gandhi, Bhagat Singh, and many other. So this is the exit, and from here, when you get out, it is a very small lane, and this I think wasn't that big as it appears to be now. So I hope this was a very interesting and informative video for you. If you liked it, make sure to hit the like button. Thanks for watching. See you in the next vlog.